Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Springfield Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Double-A Baseball here on the show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And a look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ballgame? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Marwin Gonzalez will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Michael Lee will dig in now, off to a .350 start here in the month of April. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Number 3 will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. And to lead off the home half of inning number 1, the leadoff hitter digging in at the plate.
For Springfield, center fielder, number 5.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. So It's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Juan Herrera will be the batter.
Batting second, the shortstop, Juan Herrera.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Swing as this is hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, third baseman, Chad Harris.
Chad Harris will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Oh, look at this. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Well, that's one third baseman taking a hit away from the other one right there. That's a nice play to stretch out for this ball, then get to his feet quickly, make a nice strong throw across the diamond. There's nothing easy about that play.
Mark McGuire will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Nick Savage will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Leo Harris will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Fouled straight back. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And I can tell you, facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Number 70 steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting seventh, first baseman.
Matt Duffy will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And that's taken up and in for ball two. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Grounded foul. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Steven Ramos will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Anthony Garcia will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Jonathan Rodriguez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Tony Kemp will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Come on, Cardinals! Here we go, guys.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball will be chopped foul. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Number 11 will get his first opportunity now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Called strike 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Out of play off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Number 79 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on the way. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Oh, come on.
And the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Number 6 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, number 6.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Swung on and rolled towards first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
Number 5. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Come on, St. Louis.
And they start him out away with a called strike. One out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Juan Herrera will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Come on now.
Fouled back. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a hard liner towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 8.
Michael Lee will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Right in the bat. Make sure you use it this time.
1-1.
Ball that comes out. Oh, jeez.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's a swing and heads up. So he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here it comes. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already. And he's made it look easy so far.
Number 3 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Hey, folks, come in.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Chad Harris will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Chad Harris.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this one finds the corner for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Mark McGuire will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Fouled straight back. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Nick Savage will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Steven Ramos will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Steven Ramos.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And see you later. That one is gone. A solo shot here to left as they move on top 4-0.
this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Anthony Garcia will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Garcia.
First pitch coming. Right there for strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed, 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and you make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Jonathan Rodriguez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Oh, right back at the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Springfield's out in front, 4-0. Leo Harris will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Leo Harris.
And here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Matt Duffy will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he has to fight this one off as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up, and Springfield leads this thing 4-0. Number 6 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, number 6.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Cold, strike one on the circle change. Good pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Number 5 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this is fouled away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. And he's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Juan Herrera will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Tony Kemp will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch coming. And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And this is becoming a theme now. It's part of why he's been so successful out there so far. Let these guys chase that first pitch and get him in a hole right away.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very
11.
compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Number 11 will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Now, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Too low, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here's the 1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-2 one more time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Number 79 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Double play. Go Cardinals. Come on, Cardinals. Okay.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
There you go. Wait.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Come on, Cardinals.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Number 3 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Springfield's out in front, 4-1. Vincent Velasquez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Vincent Velasquez.
Chad Harris will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Come on.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Mark McGuire will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The one thing scouts and front office people like to look for in young hitters is that strikeout to walk ratio. The real prospects are the guys that can learn plate discipline early in their careers, and that's good work there.
Nick Savage will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Gonzalez for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Steven Ramos will dig in. A home run his last time. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leo Harris will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
1-1 pitch on the way. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Number 70. We'll see if he can turn things around. He's struck out twice thus far.
Here we go.
Now the first pitch.
What?
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
The 2-1. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And that misses for ball 4.
And with the base on balls here, his pitch count just continues to spike. As they say, the pitches are starting to pile up like the autumn leaves, so he might be nearing the end here.
Matt Duffy will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And to me, this just looks like the classic case of a guy who's given it his all this afternoon, but he's just flat out of gas.
Easy strikeout here.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Three-swinger up.
The 3-1 is on the way. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Tony Kemp will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
In the air to right center. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 11.
Number 11 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Low for ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Opposite field to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Adrian Hauser will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Adrian Hauser.
Anthony Garcia will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Anthony Garcia.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Jonathan Rodriguez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Let's do it, base hit.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
You got it, Rodriguez.
Pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Now batting,
Number 6 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line drive. Base hit left field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And on the error, a run is going to score.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Number 5 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swinging a ground ball to first. And that is going to be a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Tyson Perez will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Tyson Perez.
Juan Herrera will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Harris is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chad Harris.
Chad Harris will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
The 1-2. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and Springfield leads this thing 5-1. Number 39 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for your Springfield Cardinals, number 39.
Number 79 will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
3-1 on the way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
All right, let's hold them.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Hey, easy strikeout here.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Number 3 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on now.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
He's got the back-to-back thing working now. Back-to-back hits to start the inning, then back-to-back strikeouts after that.
Leo Harris will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 45.
Mark McGuire will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Good eye.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Get a hit. Come on. Let's go, guys. Come on.
And he goes with this one and gives it a pretty good ride out toward the corner. And that ball is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, and how this thing winds up being a home run is beyond me. Take a look at this. This is an off-speed pitch, and it's on the outer part of the plate. So if he hits this thing to center field, it's just going to be an easy routine fly ball. But instead, the ball hugs the line out there, and he manages to just have enough of it to clear the wall. Hey, they all count.
Nick Savage will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
Second baseman, Nick Savage.
Too high, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Harris is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, left fielder, Steven Ramos.
Steven Ramos will dig in with one in and one away. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Anthony Garcia will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's too high, ball two. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Nick Greenwood will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Number 64, Nick Greenwood.
Number 70 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far.
70.
Out of play. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Matt Duffy will stand in, base on balls his last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Tony Kemp is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that's in there, base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Number 11 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Springfield wins it 6-1. So long from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Hooks, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.